The answer to the question is maybe, likely, yes. If history is a predictor of the present time, then yes, it is very likely the answer is yes. The story begins with a trade show in Sydney, Australia. Representatives of Australian-made products were invited to show their wares to interested Pacific Rim countries. Along came some lads from Vietnam. They saw an item they recognized, the H10. They went on to say they had bought some from a dealer. They continued to say they had successfully deployed the H10 recently. So well had the H10 worked that it was not detected by the countermeasures team. The units were used in Saigon in the New World Hotel. The year was 2000 and the hotel guest was Bill Clinton. The H10 is a microphone system that is controlled by current levels. It operates on a dry, twisted pair telephone wires. In the year 2000, most telephones were still analog. At best, hybrid digital analog. Voice over Internet was not yet available. Voice over Internet would start to gain popularity in a few years. If one pair of wires are unused at any point in a room, they can be used for the microphone. The microphone can be hidden in the phone, in the outlet, or where appropriate. Available range of the system is limited only by the loop resistance. The system could have been monitored anywhere in the hotel, or even outside the hotel. Due to the shielding of the microphone, a 20-year-old non-linear detector will not find the microphone. Testing a wall socket will show an open if the controller is disconnected. Testing the telephone will show an open due to megaohms of resistance. Removing the hotel phones will not prevent use of the H10. The H10 can operate independently of the telephone system. An old BTA would find the microphone, but they were no longer used in 2000. The H10 is old Cold War technology, which can defeat those that ignore the past. The other method would have been to X-ray items that could hide the tiny circuit board. The H10 microphone is either a circuit board or a tube. The tube is used for solid walls or solid ceilings or floors made of materials like concrete. Without access to both sides of a barrier, it might be impossible to find the H10. In the year 2000 and even today, the hotel is owned by a family with Chinese party ties. New World and Rosewood are Chinese companies. Henry, Adrian, and Sonia control these companies. With billions invested in China, it is not difficult to consider the possible. It is well known that the government of China will pressure companies to help them as needed. It is not known if the persons in Sydney represented Vietnam or Vietnam on behalf of China. Today, the H10 has probably been copied and improved many times over. A voice-over Internet system would run on 48 volts and work on network cables. The size of the circuit board could be halved or smaller. The lesson learned here is make no assumptions. Always assume you will be listened to.
Am I the reason you get stoned every week now? Build up integrity, got you texting, emailing me, wanting me to feel with you. Baby, just face reality, move on.
Sometimes it's hard to face reality.